Okay, so we're going to talk about how to create your action folders in your left taskbar. Now, as a reminder, in Gmail, these are actually referred to as labels and not folders. So what we're going to do is set those up. Now, you'll see right now I already have all of the ones that I normally use set up. So I have 1 through 7, reply, do, meet, and so on. So what we would do is, for the purposes of this demo, I'm going to delete this one so that I can create a new one. So I'm just going to go in here, I'm going to remove this label, and I'm going to create a new one so you see how to do it. So what I would do is go down to where this arrow is next to the word more, click on there, and if you scroll to the bottom, you'll notice that it says create new label at the bottom. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go ahead and type in 3 meet. So I had deleted that a second ago, so I'm going to go ahead and add that back in. Now, if I wanted to make it a sub-label, I could do this, and we're not going to do this for this particular one because we want this to be a main label. I'm going to hit create, and then if we scroll up, here it is. It's been created. And you can adjust the label color. You can hide or show it in label list right here by clicking these 3 dots. So you would go ahead and do this for each of your main folders. And then for 7, when you would create it, and we'll talk about how to expand that in a second. Now we know that 1 through 6 are going to be actions that you do regularly. Another way to manage these is to go into settings, go into see all settings, and where it says labels, this enables you to show, hide, and make different choices about preferences. You know, if you want to show if unread, etc. So this is a way you could manage it through settings. I really like to just do it in the left taskbar. So let's talk also now about the when folder. So these are your action folders, as you saw earlier. We're going to move emails into these particular labels so that we know what to do with them when we work through our labels. The when folder is a little bit different. So you can see right here that if I click on this arrow, it uncollapses this and expands it, and you'll see that you can actually create all of these folders below it. Now, what the when folder is used for is we use that for active projects. So let's say you're working on creating an October presentation, like this first label. Anything that comes into your inbox, you can create a rule for it to just go right into this folder so it doesn't have to clutter your inbox. You can also take any emails that you get and move it there. Let's say I got this one in my inbox because I haven't set up the rule yet, and I want that to go ahead and move that into creating October presentation. I do it the same way you saw me move the emails earlier. I would hit X, V, I start typing in the word creating. You can see it pulls it up right here, hit return, and then let's see, is it there? It is. So that would be a great way for you to save time as well. And again, you don't want to have too many folders that this is going to be really overwhelming, but this is for active projects, you know, presentations, things like that you're working on right now. And when you're done with it, you can go ahead and hide the folder when you're done. If you remove it, it deletes it. So I'd recommend hiding it. And once you hide it, you won't have to see it actively in the when folder. And again, just like when we archived our emails earlier, when you go into this all mail area right here, that's where the folder would appear. So that's what I would recommend, and you can easily create these, and then you can also rename them or move them around or do what you prefer to do. Again, this is the order I like to work in. This is how I like to name them. You might want to call one of these trade or invoice. Whatever is going to be your workflow, that's what you want to do.